The phone rang, its shrill tone piercing the silence of the empty house. Sarah's heart skipped a beat as she glanced at the caller ID. It was a number she knew all too well, one she couldn't bring herself to delete. Her daughter's number, but how could it be? Emily had passed away a year ago, leaving a void that nothing could fill. With trembling hands, Sarah answered the call, her voice barely a whisper. "Hello?" The line crackled, and for a moment there was only static. Then a voice she thought she'd never hear again filled her ears, and her world turned upside down. Emily had always been full of life, a vibrant 19-year-old with dreams as big as the sky. Every night, without fail, she'd call her mother, filling the evening with laughter and stories of her day. Sarah could still hear the excitement in her voice as she talked about her classes, her friends, and her plans for the future. But all those dreams came crashing down on a rainy evening last year. The roads were slick, visibility was poor, and in the blink of an eye, Emily's car skidded off the road. The police said it was quick, that she didn't suffer. But for Sarah, the suffering had only just begun. In the days and weeks that followed, Sarah found herself lost in a fog of grief. She'd sit for hours, staring at Emily's number in her phone, unable to delete it. Sometimes, late at night, when the loneliness became too much to bear, she'd call that number just to hear Emily's cheerful voicemail greeting, "Hey, it's Emily. I can't come to the phone right now, but leave a message, and I'll call you back." Sarah would listen, tears streaming down her face, clinging to that small piece of her daughter that remained. But today was different. As Sarah pressed the phone to her ear, expecting to hear that familiar greeting, she was met with something else entirely. A message she had never heard before began to play, and her heart nearly stopped. "Mom," Emily's voice came through, soft and clear. "If you're hearing this, I'm probably gone, but I want you to know. I love you. I'm sorry." Sarah's legs gave out, and she sank to the floor, clutching the phone as if it were a lifeline. Sobs wrecked her body as Emily's words washed over her, a final message from beyond. "I know you're probably wondering why I recorded this," Emily's voice continued. "I guess I just wanted to make sure you knew how much you mean to me, even if something happened and I couldn't tell you myself. You've always been my rock, Mom, my hero. And I want you to know that whatever happened, it wasn't your fault." As Emily spoke, memories flooded Sarah's mind. She saw her daughter as a toddler, taking her first steps with a determined grin. She remembered the proud smile on Emily's face when she won the spelling bee in 4th grade. There were birthdays filled with laughter, movie nights cuddled on the couch, and countless hugs that seemed to make the world right again. "Remember that time we went camping and I was so scared of the dark?" Emily's voice brought Sarah back to the present. "You held my hand all night and told me stories until I fell asleep. You've always known how to make everything better, Mom. I hope you can find a way to make this better too." Sarah's tears fell freely now, but a small smile tugged at her lips. She could almost feel Emily's presence, warm and comforting, wrapping around her like a blanket. "I don't know what the future holds," Emily continued, her voice growing softer, "but I know that wherever I am, I'll always be with you. In the sunrise that paints the sky with colors we used to admire together. In the smell of freshly baked cookies that reminds you of our Sunday baking sessions. In the laughter of children playing in the park, just like we used to." Sarah closed her eyes, letting Emily's words wash over her. She could see her daughter's face, bright and beautiful, smiling at her from across time. "I want you to be happy, Mom," Emily said, her voice thick with emotion. I know it might be hard, but please don't let my memory hold you back. Live for both of us. Travel to all those places we talked about. Try new things. Fall in love with life again. As the message neared its end, Sarah found herself holding her breath, not wanting it to be over. She wasn't ready to say goodbye again. "I have to go now, Mom," Emily said, and Sarah could hear the tears in her voice. "But before I do, I want you to know that you were the best mother anyone could ask for. You taught me how to be strong, how to be kind, and how to love unconditionally. I hope I made you proud." Sarah nodded, unable to speak, as if Emily could see her. "I love you, Mom, always and forever. Goodbye." The message ended and Sarah sat in silence, the phone still pressed to her ear. She didn't move for a long time, letting Emily's words sink in, filling the empty spaces in her heart. In the days that followed, Sarah listened to the message again and again. Each time she found new strength in Emily's words, a renewed sense of purpose. She began to venture out more, to reconnect with old friends, to live the life Emily had wanted for her. As the years passed, Sarah kept the voicemail, a precious link to her daughter. Every year on Emily's birthday, she would listen to it, letting the love and memories wash over her. It became a ritual, a moment of connection across the divide of time and space. The voicemail became more than just a final message. It was a reminder that love never truly dies, that it endures beyond the boundaries of life and death. It was a bridge between what was and what could be, a beacon of hope in the darkest of times. Sarah learned to find joy again, to embrace life with the same enthusiasm Emily had shown. She traveled to far-off places, tried new experiences, and opened her heart to the world around her. And in every sunset, every act of kindness, every moment of beauty, she felt Emily's presence, guiding her, loving her. As Sarah grew older, she shared Emily's message with others who were grieving, offering them the same comfort and hope it had given her. She became a beacon of light for those lost in the darkness of loss, showing them that love could transcend even death. And so, Emily's final gift to her mother became a gift to the world. A reminder that our connections to those we love are never truly severed, that they live on in our hearts and in the lives we touch. If you're listening to this story, remember, love is the most powerful force in the universe. It doesn't end when a life does. It continues, echoing through time, shaping the world in ways we may never fully understand. So if you love someone, tell them, hold them close. Cherish every moment, because you never know which goodbye might be the last. But even if it is, know that love endures. It waits for us, patient and eternal, ready to welcome us home.